There is a legend in Raven Hollow about an artist who disappeared decades ago, leaving behind only one creation, a haunting, lifelike sketch of herself. They say her spirit lingers in the mansion where the drawing was found, waiting for someone foolish enough to uncover the truth. Ira, an artist with a taste for the eerie, heard the tale and felt an unexplainable pull towards the mansion. The locals warned her, begged her to stay away, but she dismissed their whispers as small town superstitious. That stormy evening, curiosity carried her through the creaking doors of the decaying estate, flashlight in hand and sketchbook tucked under her arm. She climbed the winding staircase, drawn to the attic as though something was guiding her. The room was suffocatingly still, thick with dust and forgotten memories. And there it was, the mirror. It stood taller than her, framed in tarnished silver that seemed to pulsate under the flickering light. Ira stepped closer, intrigued by its warped glass. Her reflection stayed back, but it wasn't quite her. The features were familiar, but the eyes, they didn't blink in sync with hers. Then it smiled, a cold, hollow smile that spread unnaturally across its face.
Hello, Ira.
It said, though her lips hadn't moved. Her heart pounded, she staggered back, but the reflection stepped forward, closer to the surface of the mirror. Its face began to ripple, flesh melting like wax to reveal something monstrous underneath. Eyes stacked upon eyes, mouth stretching and twisting in impossible ways.
Why do you run? I've been here all along.
Before she could scream, a skeletal hand shot out from the glass, gripping her wrist with impossible strength. The reflection yanked her towards the mirror, and her world went black. When she awoke, she was standing in the middle of the attic, but something was wrong. The mirror was gone. No, not gone. It had shattered into her. She could feel shreds of it embedded in her skin, her mind. Her left hand twitched uncontrollably, moving on its own, sketching faster than she ever could. The images were horrific, faces like hers, but twisted, melting, screaming silently. No one knows what happened to Ira after that night. Some say she roams the countryside carrying the mirror's curse with her, sketching her victims before they disappear. Others swear they have seen her in their dreams, whispering promises of talent and fame in exchange for a piece of their soul. And her sketchbook, if you ever find it, don't look too closely. They say her drawings move when you are not watching, and if you stare at them for too long, the face in the picture might just blink back. So, next time you see a mirror, think twice before you look too deeply. You might find a reflection staring back that doesn't belong to you. Oh, and by the way, Ira?
That artist is me.